Yeah, good everyone. Welcome to this video. In today's video, I'm showing you what you need to know again. Yes, this video is just based on my personal experience. I'm a Python developer. Yes, which I specify I most times use Django, and I have been using Django since like 2019 or so. So that's like 5 years ago. Yes, but I'm making a video for people outside there that first getting themselves dirty with Django, who are very new to Django, and I believe experienced people using Django can also get some things in the video. But if you are very new to Django, I believe you learn a lot from this video. So I believe you should watch this video to the end. You have some vital things to get from this video. So make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this. So most times I upload coding videos, I upload stuff videos like this what you're watching here. I also upload a lot of videos like video you find it fun for you as a technical person in coding or tech world. So to get to the deal of today, which is what you need to know to what if assuming how to learn Django again as after the 5 years experience, what I need to gain know better in terms of Python, because Django is built on top of Python. It's an open source. It's open sourced, and these are what you are seeing here are the things I need to work to get myself dirty with, like get myself better with again if I want to learn Django again from scratch. So the first thing on the list is the object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming is a paradigm most programmers, most software engineers use in building their projects. If you are watching this video, I believe you've heard about Python, and if you have not know about anything about Python, I want you to get yourself into Python, learn how to build something with it, and those are the things that will help you up when you are getting yourself dirty with Django in the first place. So OOP which is object-oriented programming, is a paradigm you use in building your software, your web applications. Yes, mostly used in building your software program. And here in this video I talk about it. Yes, let me just tell you what I think you need to know about OOPs. Yes, let me just okay. I think this is cool. So these are the things you need to know about OOPs. Yes, these are the things you need to know about OOPs, which is the class. Yes, the class. You have to know about the class. Yes, the class. You have to know about the class, and you also have to know about. Also need to know about an object. Object is an instance of class. So, and you also need to know about after object. You also need to know about inheritance too. Inheritance. Because most times when yes, OOP has a lot of features underneath it. Yes, we have objects, we have object creation, we have inheritance, we have polymorphism, we have a lot of paradigms that are under OOP, which is the object-oriented programming. But these three major ones, these are three vital ones you need to get yourself like acquainted with if you want to learn how to if you want to be like very grounded in Django web frameworks. So if you can create class, you should create object. Object is like an instance, like an instance of class. So it's like I have a tree, and out of that tree, assuming I have a mango tree, out of the mango tree I can produce a lot of what objects which are mango fruits, like limitless. So these are the objects. The mango tree is like a class. The mango itself, the mango fruit itself coming from that tree is the object. So if I think you should get my explanation. That's it. So inheritance is just okay. My inheritance using the mango tree in this instance is just to like transplant or to cut one branch of the mango tree and plant it into under floor or underground, and it's germinate and bring much more mango fruit also. So it's like it's anything from the parent class. So the parent class would be like a super class to the what to the new class you've created already. So I think sorry if I'm going deeper into going deeper technically. So I believe to this point you understand what I mean by OOP. So these three things you have to learn how to use it very well. Learn how to create a inheritance out of a parent class, out of a parent class, and learn how to create an object or an object and instance of class. Those are the things you have to know about OOPs. The next one to list is the basic data structures. The basic data structures. Let me just give you some illustrations of what the basic data structure is. The basic data structures are the basic data structures. Let me just explain what it is for you. The basic data structure. Basic data structure. Data structure. So basic data structures we have what's it called? With basic data structures we have with basic data structures we have the list, we have tuple, we have dictionary. So let me just we have the list, we have dictionary, and we have tuple. So the list, let me just explain let me just give you some overview of what all these things is with. The list, you have tuple, sorry, I have to be fast about this thing. You have dictionary, and what? You have tuple. So yes, I believe if you are good in Python, if you know much about Python, these are like the basic data types. Sometimes I might synonymously use data structures, and sometimes I might say data type instead. It's the same thing as what the basic data types. So if I'm saying data structures, I also mean data type also. So the list is the data types. It has its own properties and functions. Yes, I call it properties and functions. So under this list we have what's it called? Under this list we have the properties, and we have the function. So under this list we have extend function, and we also have what's it called? Under this list we also have what's it called? We have add. Yes, add is one of the list. Add is one of this, and add is one of what's it called? Add is one of the properties of a list. So each of these data types or data structures has its own properties and function. So, and what type of properties? These are the attributes. So I believe I've used the Mango tree instance previously on our piece. I will just use the same instance here also. So in terms of Mango tree. And in terms of Mango tree, I want to use this to illustrate. Yes, I decided to pick up Mango trees. I'm so sorry. So in terms of explaining what data types is, like what I've just said about list now, using the Mango tree. So yes, let's assume the Mango tree is a list. Let's assume Mango tree is a list. Sorry, I'm a mathematician, so I'm always create an assumption at the end. You have to derive how to get your assumption to what, and to derive some actual things, some truthful thing about your assumption. So yes, I studied mathematics in school. So back to what we're talking about. So extend in terms of Mango tree is like a function, and this add is like an attribute of a mango tree. What are the attributes of mango tree? Mostly mango trees are always very tall. That's always very huge. That's always very the leaves are always very broad. They are mostly, the leaves color are mostly always green. Those are the attribute of what? Let me just this attribute here. Attribute of what? A mango tree. They're always what? This list of attribute of mango tree. They're always very tall. Green leaves, and so on and so forth. But inside this function, attribute that comes with a mango tree. Sorry, I said attribute is a function. This is a method of function that comes with a mango tree. I will say a function that comes with a mango tree. What function that comes with mango tree is like it can produce mango fruit. Yes, it can produce mango fruit. Those are the attributes of what mango tree can produce. Mango fruit. It can grow mango fruit, and majorly to be a mango fruit, because when as a normal person, when I want to get my task, get myself into getting a mango tree for my consumption, I always want to go outside there and plug it from the tree, which is majorly what I derive from mango tree. So this, I can say the function, what are the function method I can derive from mango tree. Mostly as a human being is always what? The fruit, which is mango fruit, obviously. So I think that's all about. I think this same thing applies to dictionary also. It has its own attribute and its own method too. And same thing applies to tuples. tuple is mostly used as mostly used to mostly used when you are when you want to instantiate a a constant inside your inside your program or inside your software. Sometimes your program might require not constant. Yes, sometimes so your program might require setting up or instantiating a constant variable, a constant function. That most instances might be a variable, and this variable will not change to the end of the program. That's where you and the tuple have to come in. It might be a URL, a URL to call to an API. These are the set of these are the places where you can use tuple. Tuples has its own attribute also, just like list and dictionary. Has its own attribute also and function that is accustomed to what tuple. I think that's all about basic data structures. Let me go next to what the basic data types. So now on the basic data type here, we have basic data type. You have basic data type. Let me type it here. Basic data type. I think they're just the same with the previous one. The previous one I mentioned earlier. They're just the same. So I'll just give some illustration about the data type here. It's just almost similar to what I explained earlier about the data structures. Data structures, yes. So under the basic data types, we have the string, number, integer, string. Yes, let me just type it here. So you have the string. You have the string. You have the string. We have the string. We have boolean. Boolean is mostly true or false, so it's just 0 and 1. Sorry. Yes, I said sorry because the reason why I said sorry because it's mostly everybody knows. Obviously, if you're a software programmer, if you're a programmer, if you're into programming, obviously you know the most value the most value instantiate a boolean variable with is true or false, is 0 or 1. So anything other than that, those are what they are non-boolean. So inside this string we can have example of string. You can have an Isaac. What's going on? It's not working. Just hold on. I want to create something for this string. Okay, let me do it this way. So for this string we can have Isaac. You can have George. So all these things are a set of strings you always instantiate a variable with inside under string. So I think those are so on and so forth like that. You have string, you have boolean, we have numbers, which is the integers. Your mathematical notations, mathematical numbers, which is the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to any figures you want to get your program into. So that's all about what's it called about this the basic data type. Let's move to the next one, which is what? Let's move to the next one, which is what? Let's move to the next one, which is the error handling. So this part of the error handling has to do with. Sorry, I have to shift that one to the other side. This error handling has to do with. Error handling. Yeah, error handling has to do with. Because this video is just about illustrating what you need to get, like what you need to know about, what you need to know in advance when you want to get yourself dirty with Django web framework, which is built with Python. So all these things that do with Python, you have to get yourself dirty with, or like get yourself grounded with. Because when you're grounded very well in Python, get to start learning Django will be very easy for you. So, and error handling, most times when it comes to error handling in web applications, there might be a time when you want to launch your app, when you want to launch your software program, be on top of Django with outside to launch to the outside the world, launch to the outside user out there that want to use your software. You have this is where let me just give an example of where error handling have to come in real life applications. So for example, if I want to fill up a form inside your web applications, and instead of typing my name, where I have to type my name, I type my date of birth. So that's where the error handling will have to come in, because you're entering the incorrect data. You are entering the incorrect data inside the form. Instead of me to what type my name, I'm typing what. Instead of me to type my name, I'm typing my what, typing my typing my date of birth. So this is where the if and else statement will come in inside the error handling. You can use this if and else to handle error also. But I believe Django has its own error handling also. Have his own way of handling error too. So if you are learning how to, if you are getting yourself there to Django, the way Django adds his own error, the way Django handles his own error is just the same. It's just not that much different from what you are used to in Python. So it might be try and accept block if you want to use that one to handle your error or to catch any error. Mostly I use that to catch an error, try and what try and catch I just try and catch block to what to catch error most times on my program. So all these ones are what you have to do, all these ones are what you have to deal with when you are what when you're adding an error. And I have certain an instance of where this error will have to come in. Might be when users are uploading a file on your web application, and this file has to be image. You program it to be an image at the back end, and users is uploading a video file. This is where the error will come in. We just have to set what in notifications on the web apps that this is an incorrect file type uploaded or something like that. So these are the real life application of where the error will have to come in. So the same thing is similar to what same thing this same thing applies to what exemption also. Exemptions is where you have to what exempt some users to exempt users from getting them into some endpoint on your web applications. Might be getting them. Okay, for example, I'm a user. I'm not a super user, and I want to access some endpoint that comes to an admin or a super user. This is where I will have to use some exemptions. I have to write some exemption decorator on my endpoint. So sorry if I'm going deeper into all these things and stuff. All these things you have to deal with when it comes to exemption. There are so many use cases of exemption. Might be to exempt users from accessing an endpoint, to exempt users to exempt some users from particular user in a particular location from accessing some endpoint. Might be okay. I can decide to write a program to try and check in the middleware part of my Django web framework to try and check on the current location of the user. If the user is in the correct, for example, is in the current location of US, I don't want users from the US to get himself into my web application. I write some program which will always do some check-ins inside the middleware part, because middleware is like a middleman between the request and the response. So this middleware will check if this guy that is accessing your applications is coming from US. If it's a users, wow, it will get him or her bounced out of the web application or a project or a software program. So these are the real life applications where the decisions comes in. I think that's explaining that aspect well. So the next aspect, which is basic syntax and control flow. I think I've said something earlier about that before. So basically, based on that control flow is where the decision comes in your software program or your web applications. It might be if and else. Okay, if users is accepting this, if users type this, if users enter his name, okay, print this. If users enter the wrong name, print that. All these things are real applications. Maybe mostly inside the form filling of the users, that user scenario, that use case inside your web applications. I believe you have a lot of use cases. Might be when users is filling their form. Might be when users is trying to bypass the security program of the web applications. So that and also loop also. This mostly is used when you want to write you want to program a robot. You want to program a bot. Maybe bot to always check for time, bot to always send an email, stuff like that. This mostly use case of a loop. Might be for loop, might be while loop. These are the major two loops we use in Python. So the next one, which is the file IO. The file IO is, yes, I think I've said something related to that earlier. But to say something, I have to go deeper into it now. The file and the file IO. This file IO is like IO is just input and output. It's just like a synchronous operation being performed on your web applications. Might be okay when okay, for example, I have multiple users. I have like 10,000 of users using my web applications, and when it comes to multiple users uploading files at the same time, this is where the IO comes in. Okay, for example, I want to check if this user's uploading two files at the same time is uploading the right file one, and if it's uploading the right file type, let me just type it here. The right, sorry, I have to separate this guy. Sorry, I have to separate this guy here. What's going on? Sorry, I have to separate this guy here. Okay, let me just use this one. I want to use this one. So the phi IO. Let me just type the phi IO here. So the phi IO, and the phi. So phi IO and the phi. So the phi IO. So multiple upload. Sorry, my multiple upload and synchronous operation and a sync operation here. Sync operation is just input and output. So based on what I was talking about, when multiple users are using your web applications, and this there will always want to be a check. So okay, the check, and this if there has to be a check, if if I upload the file, there has to be a wait. Okay, I have to wait for this response. I have to wait for the response before the next file comes in. So these are where you have to use async operations. So, and if I'm waiting for the next file to come, I have to get if I wait for the next file to come, I have to get the response from the first upload I've made earlier. So all these things you have to take care of when you're building a backend for it. There has to be a backend check you have to program, that you have to build at the backend of your Django program, of Django web applications, to check for multiple upload of users, files, and stuff like that. So all these things are what you have to take care of. I believe Django has its own operations, file IO operations, where you have to use what you need to use to get users file operation work seamlessly and work successfully. So those are the things you have to take care of when you're dealing with file and file IO. And the last one, which is the database. Yes, in Django web framework, in any other web applications, in another web framework you have been dealing with, in another web applications, I meant to say coding language. In another coding language like C#, like PHP, the paradigm used here in another program coding language like PHP and C# to build web applications is different from what we are using in Django. In Django, the paradigm we use in building a web application is MVT, which is the model view template. The model is the first one, which is the M, is for the model. The next one, which is the V, is for the view. This is where you have to write your check-ins. You have to write some operations you want to perform, maybe to check for users file upload, to check for users type and stuff like that. This is where the views comes from, and the T, which is the template, is where the front end will be taken care of. The users, what users see, the interface users see on the web browser. But most time your web applications will run on the web browser. So all these things you have to get yourself dirty with. All this information, which is the MVT, is the paradigm used in building web applications in Django. So I was talking about database. Database is the model, which is the M. So most times your web application will be stateless ones. When you are building stateless web applications, you have to get users sessions stored on the database, and you have to have users the personal details might be what's it called, user personal details, or might be KYC of users stored on the database. This is where this is what makes your web application to be a stateful one. When you don't have all these things stored in the database, how can the users, when they come onto your web application, or when they come to your software, want to start using it again? Just like Facebook, for example, when I log in on Facebook, next time I come into Facebook, I'll not need to log in again, because my sessions have been stored on the back end of database, of PHP. I'm sorry, I said PHP, or Facebook. Obviously, Facebook is built with PHP, so those are the things I have to take care of. But now we're talking about Django. In Django, you build the model with model.py. This is where your model.py comes in. Inside your model.py, you have to build some class that subclasses model. So these are the things you have to take care of. It might be for example, I might want to build a users database, and inside this user database, I have to put every necessary details that I have to put inside it, like the KYC, might be current location, might be date of birth of user, might be status of user, might be super user or non-super user, stuff like that. All these things are KYC, might be user's current location, might be user full name, might be user bio, users NNM, like all these personal details of users, all these things I have to take care of inside the inside the model.py. That's just all about today. I believe when you're able to watch this video to this moment, you've gained some things, a lot of things as a beginner who is starting up learning what Python and want to get themselves dirty with Django. All these things are you have to take care of as a beginner. And I believe by you, if you're able to build some side projects for yourselves, might be a weather forecast using Django, might be might be a file checker, might be a Bitcoin price checker. I believe if you want to watch, I believe you might be seeing a notification by this side showing my Bitcoin price checker project I built earlier, and I make a video about it. So if you watch, you can watch the video and watch it. I believe to be useful for you as a beginner, or if you're an experienced person and you want to learn how to build a real-time web application using Django, you can watch the same video also. So I believe to this point you've learned some things about what I've discussed in the video. You learn about OOPs, learn about basic data types and data structures, learn about exemptions and error handling and stuff like that. Learn about fire and fire all these things you have to get yourself dirty with, like well grounded with. Because when you know how to do all these things with, like when you know about all this, I wish I have known all this before I get myself dirty with Django. Before I started learning Django, I wish I know all this. So if because that's why I'm making this video for you. Also, if you are into Django and want to learn how to use Django, all these things you have to take care of. How many of them? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are like 10. I did 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 things. 8 basic things you have. 8 major key points you have to know all about to be good and well grounded in Django, and be able to build any web application or software program using Django. So I believe if you're able to watch my video to this moment, I believe you learn a lot, and I want you to like and share this video to your tech friends who want to learn how to build something with Python or using Django as their first task. So stuff like that. So if you have any question about my video, you can just let me know, and make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this. Sometimes I upload coding videos, sometimes I upload videos like this, and sometimes I can just do a vlog video about my day and stuff like that. So so thank you for watching this video to Zoom in, and I believe you gained a lot from it, and I want you to like and subscribe for more videos like this. And thank you so much for watching, and stay blessed and stay tuned for more videos like this, and bye for now.